So let's give a very damn warm welcome to the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity Nova Scotia, Anne Connolly. Come on in, Anne.
Thank you very much, everyone, and thank you for inviting me this evening to give you an update of what we're doing at Habitat Nova Scotia and in particular in HRM. To date, our organisation has built 42 homes and 35 of those are here in HRM. We are a volunteer-based, not-for-profit organisation that builds homes with volunteer and donated labour, and we sell the homes to low-income working families. Many families live in substandard, inadequate, and in many instances, unhealthy homes. Because they are unable to qualify for a conventional mortgage, low-income working families are destined to live in the cycle of poverty, paying in excess of 35% of their income towards housing costs. Habitat builds energy-efficient homes and sells them to families with no down payment and an interest-free mortgage. The mortgage payments go into a revolving fund that in turn funds the homes of future families. Habitat Nova Scotia is self-sufficient. We operate a retail outlet in Burnside. It's called the Restore. If you haven't shopped there, you need to come. We sell donated, new and used building materials and household goods. The profits fund the operation of our organisation, which ensures that monies raised to build homes are used solely for that purpose. So through a pure private donation and through a strategic purchase of a separate piece of land on Drysdale Road in Spryfield, we have been able to amalgamate sufficient land to build 20 homes. Earlier this year, through months of discussion with a local construction company who will build and donate a duplex back to us, and through fundraising efforts, we approved moving forward with the build of a duplex, the first for this development. 2 families were identified and approved, a family of 4 and a family of 5. Both families currently live in areas that make it unsafe for the children to play outside. The children are bullied and they live in fear. Both homes are in disrepair, but one family in particular needs to be rehoused as soon as possible as they have just discovered asbestos in their building. Neither home is insulated adequately, and it is difficult to keep the children warm in the winter. One family often sleep with hats and mittens on. Both families are determined to get their children out of these areas and to provide a safe, affordable house they can call home. So when the land was donated to us, we understood that some of the land had been identified as wetlands, and that we would be unable to build on some of that land. But as we started to move forward with the plan, with the development, and after consulting with land surveyors and engineers, we determined that in fact the land is not wetland, but it is actually collecting water from the surrounding developments, that it's actually like a catch bowl. And that in fact, if we could change the culvert that is there at the moment, if we could put a larger culvert in place, not only would that land be drained, we would be able to build 20 more homes. Now when I stand before you and I say we have land and we have families and we're building these homes, you might say, well, surely that wouldn't cost that much money. But we've already budgeted all of our money to building these homes in Spryfield and a home in East Preston. And if we can't connect this house, and if we can't do this, then I have to say no to 20 more families that will have the ability to build. So basically, I am standing here and asking you to fund a manhole. Because who else would I come to but 100 men who care.